Okay, episode 1, part B, I guess. I don't know what to call it. Anyway, so we're in Germany. I remember the smells. I remember riding my bike. I remember almost going to kindergarten in, guess what, was a Catholic school. Anyway, I remember waking up one day or something weird. I remember walking through the living room and I am so dizzy. Now I think it'd be a cool feeling, but back then it kind of scared me. So then I remember going to the hospital, and I remember all of the cribs, because I was in the hospital for a little while there. All of the cribs were like lined up against each other, and they were silver barred, like jail things. But anyway, I remember me and this little girl used to throw our toys back and forth into each other's cribs. I also remember the only way we were allowed to see our parents was through like a sliding glass door, a patio, like they'd come out on the patio and we'd go up to there and talk on a little screen thing. And that's all that I remember about that hospital. I know there was a lot of nuns there, so my memory there is really foggy and stuff. So anyway, and then I kind of remember coming back to Denver, or America, whatever you want to call it. And then I guess I was in the hospital. I remember I was in the hospital for a year and a half, but for the first 4 months I was in a coma. So then I guess what had happened was, and there's two different stories, mind you. There's my mom's side of the story, my mom's family side of the story. I never asked her ever. And then there's my dad's side of the story. My mom's family's side of the story, well, my aunt and my grandma, was that she had epilepsy, so she would take medicine and it would make her sleepy. Well, then she would give me something to try to make me go to sleep, but that stuff does the opposite. So, and I guess it was Valium is what she gave me, and she kind of overdosed me, and I was 5 or 6. So anyway, I do remember being at Children's Hospital in Denver for a really, really long time, and I guess from my dad's standpoint, he kept telling the doctors, there's something going on. She's not getting better. What is wrong with her? Well, come to find out, my mom would bring me snacks, and I guess she was putting something in the snacks that was keeping me sick. So I think that's the Munchausen syndrome stuff. But she was never diagnosed with that. So anyway, long story short, after a year and a half of being at Children's Hospital, I ended up going home with my dad.